All right, let's look at the Mathematics SPM Trial Paper 2021, the Johor Paper 1. Okay. So look at the question 1. What is the digit value of the digit 2 in 2134 base 6? So digit value for the digit 2 here. So start counting from the right side. The power start from 0, power 0, power 1, power 2, power 3. So 2 here represents 2 times of the base 6. Here position is power 3, so power 3. So it's 2 times 6 to the power of 3, which is 432. Answer B. Then question 2, which of the following is true? So here we compare with 53 in base 10. So what we do is we can convert each of this to base 10 and see which is bigger. Okay, we look at which is bigger. So power 0, 1, 2 means 9 to the power of 2 plus 7. So it's 88 in base 10, which is wrong. This one, power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 2 to the power of 5 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 1. 2 to the power of 1 means it's just 2. So you can always use calculator to calculate 2 to the power of 5 plus 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2. To the power of 2 plus 2, which will get 54. So 54 in base 10 is still larger than 53. This is wrong as well. 53 in base 8, actually, this is obviously true. There's no way when I convert to base 10, it will be a bigger number. It will always be a smaller number. So just to verify, is 5 times 8 plus 3, which is 43 in base 10. So 53 in base 10 is larger. Okay. So question 3, round this off correct to 3 significant figures. When we count significant figures, we look from left to right. So we start from the first non-zero number. So 1, 2, 3. So if the next number is 5 or above, we round up. If it's less than 5, we round down. So it's 5, so I round up, becomes 235. So 0.0235, answer D. Then question 4, the area of the giant Malaysia flag for the Independence March is 9.9 times 10 to the power of 3 meters squared. Width of the flag is 9,000 cm. Calculate a length in cm of the flag. I have the width. Okay. I want to compare with, and I know the area. So area is basically width times length. Okay. So the length times width is basically the area, but so length will be area divided by the length. But this is in meters squared, this is in cm. So let's put in the same units first. It's easier to convert length unit. So let's take this cm as meters, means 90 meters. Okay. So 9.9 times 10 to the power of 3 divided by 90. I get 110. This is in meters, so convert to cm. I plus another 2 zeros, so it's 11,000 cm. So 11,000 cm put in standard form, 1.1 times 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4. I move 4 decimals to the left, means power 4. Answer B. Okay. Question 5, calculate the value of y here. So whenever we have regular polygon, always find the interior angle. So 5 sides, 5 minus 2 times 180, the formula for the total interior angle, divided by number of angles, which is same as number of sides, 5. Okay. So it's 3 times 180 divided by 5, which is 108. So this is all 108 degrees. So I just want to find y. So since I know here is 108, I can find this angle here. Okay, because it will be the same as this one right here. Okay, so I can just take 180 minus 108 divide by 2 because split for both sides. Both are the same, 36 degrees. So here is 36, here is 108. Then I can find this angle here. Angle VRS, which is 108 minus 36, 72 degrees. Yeah. Then I can use this triangle. Triangle RUV. Total angle in the triangle, 180 degrees. So y will be 180 minus 72 minus 70. So 180 minus 72 minus 70 is 38. Answer 38A. Question 6. Find the values of x plus y. So this one, I know that STUV is a rhombus. Rhombus means these two lines are parallel. Yeah. Okay, and these two lines are parallel. So 2x 70 here, I can use the parallel lines. Both are on the inside. So interior angles means they should add up to 180. So 2x is 180 minus 70, 110. Bring over the 2 times 2 opposite divide 2, 55 degrees. So x is 55. Then I also want to find y. So how do I find y? Since I know 2x is 110, can get this angle here. 180 minus 110. Sorry, 360 minus 110, a full circle, is 250 degrees. So here is 250. So I can use this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides. 5 sides means the total interior angle. I can take 5 minus 2 times 180, which is 540 degrees. So total angle, these 5 angles add together is 540. Then I can find y. 540 minus 90 minus 60 minus 250 minus 55. 85 degrees. Yeah. So x plus y means 55 plus 85, 140. Answer D. Okay, 55 plus 85. 140. Then question 7. Calculate the value of x plus y here. So x plus y. Let's see. This is a circle. And all this RST is straight line. So, okay, let's look at the 30 degrees here. Here is 30. Like that. Here would also be 30 degrees. Okay. Yeah, angle from the same arc on the circumference. So, yeah, on the straight line, I can find y. Or actually, I don't even need to do that. I can straight away find x plus y actually, because angle from the same arc, here is y, here would also be y. Right. So I can actually use this triangle. Total angle in a triangle, 180, means x plus 40 plus y plus 30 is 180. X plus y plus 70 is 180. So x plus y is 180 minus 70, which is 110. So x plus y, straight away I get 110, answer C. Yeah. So we don't always need to find the values separately. We can straight away find x plus y as well. Yeah, so it depends on the question. Question 8. I have two circles touching at point M. SR is the common tangent to both circles. So find the value of x. Okay. So see here, the 36 here, this angle. Yeah. Angle formed by chord and the tangent. So it should be same as the angle opposite of the chord. Means here is also 36. Yeah. P and Q are centers. So if it's center, actually here will be 90 and 90. Which means I can find this angle. It's basically 180 minus 74, 106. So in other words, inside here would be 74. Yeah, because if it's 90, 90, then it will be parallel here. So these are alternate angles. So once I know here is 74, here and here should be the same, because if P is the center, then it's radius, radius, same length. Yeah. So I can take 180 minus 74, then divide by 2 for both sides. So it's 53 degrees. So means x is 36 plus 53, 89. Answer C. Okay. Question 9. Which is the correct translation? So from W to X here, I translate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to the right, 2 down means 5, negative 2. This is wrong. It should be negative 2 because downwards is negative. X to Y is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steps up. Up is 4 on the Y. So means this is 4, then X 0. So yeah, this is correct. Wait. Sorry, this is wrong. X to Y, not Y to X. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 downwards, so it should be negative 4, not positive 4. From Y to Z, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1 step up, which is wrong. Yeah. Okay. You cannot go and move from here to here. That is wrong. You must compare the equivalent corner. So it must be D, Z to W. So it is 1, 2, 2 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 up. So 2, 5. So it's correct. Question 10. Determine which of the points A, B, C, D is the image of R under 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotation about center 3, 1. 1 is here. R here. I rotate 90 degrees anti-clockwise. So if straight line is a bit hard for you to rotate, again, you can use a right angled triangle. So this L shape will be easy to rotate because it's just following the grid. Anti-clockwise this way. So it's like this. So it means you'll go until A. So answer here is A. Question 11. Find the value of Q. So this is just y equals to cos x. I have Q negative 0.5. Yeah. What I can do is I can actually just sub in into the equation. Goes cos Q. So when you have sine cos tangent, what we want to do is we find the reference angle of Q. Yeah, means we take cos inverse of 0.5 without the negative. So what do we do with the negative then? We look at ASTC. Okay, so we look for the quadrant where it's negative for cos. Cos negative will be S and T. Yeah, so reference angle here 60. So this, you look at this part, here should be 180, this cos graph. So 90, in between 90 and 180 means it must be the third quadrant. Yeah, so reference angle of 60 on the third quadrant means, sorry, not third quadrant, second quadrant. Second quadrant means 180 minus 60. So it's 120 degrees. Answer B. Between 90 and 180. Okay. So actually, we already narrow it down to either these two. Because by looking at where the angle is, you should know. Every special point separated by 90 degrees for sine, cos, and tangent graph. Make sure you remember that. So yeah, 11 is B. Question 12, find sine theta. So sine theta is, so ASTC. Second quadrant is still positive. So sine theta is, I use SOHCAHTOA. So opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite here means is the y value, the height. So it's 0.8829 over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse here is 1. So means it's just 0.8829. Yeah, answer C. Question 13. Which is the weakness of using credit card? So easy to purchase online. Easy to purchase online doesn't sound like weakness at all. Instead, it sounds like an advantage. So yeah, shouldn't be. May incur interest and charges. Yes. Provide an interest-free repayment method. No, it's not even a weakness. Easy to shop beyond ability. Yes. So means it's 2 and 4. Answer D. Mr. Malik deposits 6,500 in the bank, which pays simple interest rate, 3.5% per annum. Calculate the total savings of Mr. Malik at the end of the 4th year. Yeah. So this is simple interest. Simple interest we use, to count interest, we use PRT. So if you want the total amount, we just plus back with the principal. Okay. So it means 6,500 plus interest, 6,500 times interest rate, 3.5%. Percent, make sure you put it over 100 times time. Time is 4 years. So we calculate 6,500 plus 6,500 plus, sorry, times 3.5% over 100 times 4 years. So 7,410. Answer C. Question 15. Which is true regarding this graph? First one, this directed graph, that is wrong. Directed should have an arrow pointing the direction. Degree of vertex Q. Q here, degree is 3, which is wrong. There's only 2 lines connecting to it, so it should be 2. Sum of degrees of the graph is 13. Sum of degrees is number of edges. Yeah, number of edges times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2, 14. 13 is wrong. Okay, vertices is this PQRSTU, correct? Then edges PP, PQ. Is that P to P, PQ, PR, RQ, RS, ST, ST. So yeah, that is correct. Edges and vertices. So D is correct. Which of the following sum of degrees can be drawn as a graph? So this one, this is degrees for each vertices, each vertex. So if you want to know which one can be drawn as a graph, okay, I would actually just let me see. I will probably count and see first. Okay. Actually no. Number of vertices, yeah, doesn't respond to edges. So I would actually try to try to check. You start with the highest one, 4. So so no matter what, there are 5 vertices for each of these. So let's see, if I try to draw the first one, like this will make it 2, 2, and 2. So it doesn't make sense at this. If I do like this. So this will make it 2, 2, 1. Maybe I can make, if I connect like this. There's 3 here, 2 here. If I want to make it a 4. Yeah, that will be quite weird also. So I don't think this can, okay. 16. I want to make it a 4. Then it is a 4, but there's only 1 here. 2, 4 to... Oh, that wouldn't be possible. So if I want one, yeah, there's only a 1 here. Yeah. If I connect, say here, then it becomes 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1. So 2, 2, 3, 1, 4 is, yeah, possible. Yeah, the first one cannot. So yeah, you try to see whether you can achieve it or not, and then adjust accordingly, starting from the one with the lowest lah, basically. Because the 4, 1, and 2 is the same. Yeah. So we just see whether we use 3, 3. Actually, this and this is the same. Yeah. So yeah, we just need to see whether we use 3, 3 or 2, 2 or 2, 3. So it depends. Yeah. So you can just basically try to draw it out. Question 17. Okay. So calculate active income of Mr. Muthu. So active income would be his salary, his allowance, bonus. No, bonus is not considered active income. So 2,810 plus 330, 3,140. Yeah, answer B. Because rent allowance is usually you have to do something like travel allowance, or OT allowance, yeah, or night shift allowance. Basically, you have to be actively doing something in order to get it. Whereas rental, basically is passive because you're not actively doing anything, then and the money will come in. Bonus also, you're not actually actively doing anything for that extra amount to come in. Yeah. Question 18. Which of the following statement is not true? So there is no excess income for Mr. Adam. So yeah, I have income, fixed expense, regular expense. Yeah. So if I take total income minus fixed expense minus variable expense or irregular expense, you get 0. Means there's no excess. So this is true. Mr. Adam needs to cut down on telephone bills, utility bills, and tourism. Phone bill, utility bill, tourism. Yeah, probably phone bill can be a lot lower. Utility bill is possible to cut. Tourism definitely is something that can be cut. So let's consider this true. Mr. Adam can buy a new phone worth 3,000. Definitely no, he can't even save any money. Yeah, because you see his savings is only emergency fund savings. It's not really proper savings. So yeah, this should be not true. Mr. M needs to increase his passive income. would be definitely true. Passive income is only 250, so definitely it has room to grow. Question 19. I want to just basically simplify this. So expand the bracket first. 3p times p, 3p square, minus 3p times q, 3pq, minus this one, expand the square. So when you expand the square, keep the bracket first. Okay. And make sure you don't just square 2p and square the q's. Square means the same bracket multiplied by itself. So 2p times 2p, 4p square. 2p times negative q minus 2pq minus q times 2p minus 2pq. So together it's minus 4pq. If you want to write minus 2pq minus 2pq, you can as well. Then q times q plus q square. Then only I open up the bracket. Okay. So again, you can write 2pq minus 2pq at that also. Doesn't matter. Open up bracket would be minus 4p square. Same sign plus 2pq plus 2pq. Then different sign minus q square. 3p square minus 4p square, negative p square, minus 3pq plus 2 plus 2. So it's plus pq, then minus q square. So answer is D. Yeah. Question 20. Express 2 over 3n. Okay. Minus 3 minus 2n over 6n square as single fraction in its simplest form. First, we need a fraction to have same denominator. So I need to change to 6n square, means I need to times 2n. So on top also times 2n. So it's 4n over 6n square minus 3 minus 2n over 6n square. Make sure when you minus a bracket like this, it's the same as having, when you minus fraction, it's same as having a bracket for the fraction. So it means it's minus the 3, then minus, same sign becomes plus for the 2n. So it's 6n square minus 3 over 6n square. I can factorize 3 on top. 3 bracket 2n square minus 1 over 6n square. Then I can cut here left with 2. So it's 2n square minus 1 over 2n square. Sorry, 2n minus 1. There's no square. Yeah, 2n minus 1 over 6n over 2n square. Answer D. Question 21. Express x in terms of y here. So put all the x term on the same side first and all the rest on the other side. If you want, you can get rid of the fraction first. It's up to you. Yeah. So let's say I leave it as fraction. 6 minus 2x equals negative 3y. This one minus become plus y over 2. Y over 2 means half y. So this is 4x equals negative 3 plus half. Negative 5 over 2y. Then get rid of the 4 times 4 opposite divide 4. So negative 5 over 2 divided 4 is negative 5 over 8. So x is negative 5 over 8y. Answer D. Then this one can be written as basically power negative. I can put it on the bottom of the fraction and then get rid of the negative. So it's k square on the bottom. Negative r over sk square. Answer B. Simplify this. Whenever there's bracket, open up bracket first. So everything inside power 1 over 3. 27 power 1 over 3 is 3. N cubed power 1 over 3. Power on top of power, they multiply. Means n to power 1. Times n square p negative 3 over 27 p. 3 divided by 27. I can cut here. So it's 9 on the bottom. So this one times power plus means n to the power of 1 plus 2, 3. Yeah. P to the power of -3, I can actually shift it down. Becomes power 3. So times p to the power of 3. So times power plus. Yeah. 9p to the power of 4. 1 plus 3, 4. So it's n cubed over 9p to the power of 4. If not, you can take like that, 3 over 27, separate the number, the n times power plus 1 plus 2, and then the p divide power minus 1, like that. Then I get 1 over, 9 n cubed p to the power -4. Positive power put on top, negative power put below, then get rid of the negative. Yeah, you still get the same thing. Question 24. How much money does Remy has to pay to the hospital? So this is a no surgery, medical cost 6,800. So there's an 800 deductible and core insurance 60 to 40. Means the insurance pays 60%, Remy pays 40%. So we take 6,800 minus the 800 deductible first, 6,000. Then we count 40% of that, of 6,000. $2,400. Yeah. Then we plus back the deductible amount because deductible also paid by Remy. So it's 3,200. Answer B. Yeah, that's question 24. 25, I want to find coordinates of point P. This is sine x minus 1. So this is when y is -2. -2 equals sine x minus 1. Bring over the -1, opposite plus 1. So sine x is -1. So means, so sine x is -1, basically 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. Each special point separated by 90 degrees. So means here would be when it's 270 degrees. So it's 270, -2. Yeah, answer A. So whenever sine cos value 1, -1 or 0, we can always just look at the shape of the graph to see. Yeah. Question 26. Which of the following inequality represents the common part of both the inequality? So common part means where both lines are there. So it's here. So to the left of -2 means less than -2. X less than -2. Okay, because there's no shaded. This point is not shaded. So there's no equal. So answer D. This one. Madam Zaida sells hijab and prayer robes to collect the fund for donations for frontliners officers. The price for the hijab is 10 ringgit. Price for a pair of prayer robes, 25 ringgit. So Madam Zaida needs to generate at least 700 ringgit. Yeah. So Madam Zaida knows she will sell more than 15 pieces of hijab, which of following shaded region represents solution that satisfies Madam Zaida's situation. More than 15 hijab. So the 15 is on the X, means hijab is the X. Prayer robe is the Y. Okay. So she will sell more than 15 pieces of hijab, means to the right of 15, which is all of this. But this one uses solid line, but they say just more than, so it shouldn't be this two. It should be a dotted line. So Should generate at least 700 means 10 ringgit times number of hijab plus 25 ringgit times number of prayer robes is at least more or equals 700. So if I divide by 5, just to make it easier to count, 2x plus 5y more equals 140. So if I put in x equals 0, y is 140 divided by 5, 28, y equals 0, 2x bring over 70, x is 70. That's why it's this line. So you see it's more than when compared to the y, or compared to x means it's on top and also to the right. So on top means this one. So answer would be C. Question 28. Find the interquartile range for the quarantine period for positive COVID-19 patients. So from here, box plot, interquartile range is just first quartile and third quartile difference. Third quartile minus first quartile, 11 minus 5, 6. So answer A. Range is 16. So this in descending order means 9y minus y is 16. 8y is 16. So y will be 16 divided by 8, which is 2. So 2 is not the answer. What they want is the mean. So if y is 2 means is 2, 3 times 2, 6, 5 times 2, 10, 7 times 2, 14, 9 times 2, 18. So I want the mean of this. 2 plus 6 plus 10 plus 14 plus 18, sum of everything, 50, divide by number of values, 5, which is 10. Answer B. Question 30, which is not a purpose of taxation. Be aware it's not. So to finance the country's development project, that is true. Control sales of goods and services, also true. Sometimes by increasing tax, we discourage certain item sales. Like say cigarette tax is very high, so to discourage people from buying cigarettes. Whereas sometimes they give tax deduction on things like, say, books, stationery, things like that, so that people spend more on that. Then financial tools to stabilize economy. Sometimes like let's say after COVID, there's the bantuan, I forgot what's it called, but they give money back to the poor citizens so that they can encourage them to spend the money, to kind of spur the economy back so that the flow of money continues going. So that is a way to stabilize the economy. Managing living expenses, debts, and commitments in the event that you're unable to work, that is not. That is not using tax. Tax is for the government to spend on development or stability of the country. Or for the good of the citizens. So question 31, chargeable income of Ready One. So Ready One has total annual income 63,550. He donates 500 to the orphanage home, and that government has approved. So this is the tax relief that he claims. So chargeable income, basically 63,550. I minus all the tax relief. 8,200 minus 4,500. I also minus the tax donation. Yeah. So it's 48,005. Sorry, 48. Well, hold on. So yeah, it should be B because deductibles, yeah, donation is deductible. Although it deducts from the aggregate income, means the total income, yeah, instead of deducting from the chargeable income is slightly different, but in the end, it still pushes down your chargeable income. So yeah, answer should be B. Right? Then question 32. I have a Venn diagram here showing relationship between set A, set B, and set C. So given that universal set A union B union C, which of the following is true representing the shaded region? So shaded region here is actually, it's basically set B. Yeah, which is, wait, I think this image is wrong. This image is wrong, huh? The shaded region should only be here. Yeah, I'm not sure why this question was like that, but the shaded region should be here only because it doesn't make sense for it to be, yeah, doesn't make sense for it to be anything else. Yeah, because that wouldn't give any of the other, yeah, sorry, any of the answer here wouldn't give us this whole area. So it should be just like this, which is where it's inside of B, which is also inside of A. So we can actually take A intersect B, and it's outside of C. Outside of C means C complement. So both of this at once, that's why it's C. A intersect B intersect C complement. Answer C. Question 33 here. I'm given universal set J, set K, determine N J intersect K complement. So let's look at what's inside set J. Multiples of 5. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40 is not included because it's just less than 40 for the universal set. Every set has to follow the universal set. Factors of 100. So 100, I can divide 20, 25, yeah. So J intersect K would be basically 20 and 25. So from 50 until 40, not including 40, would be 40 minus 15, 25 numbers. So I minus the 2 that I have here inside J intersect K. So it's 23. So yeah, answer is A. Question 34. Find equation of ABC. So they say ABC and DF are parallel, means they have the same gradient. So if I rearrange this equation, y equals 6 over 3x minus 9 over 3 means 2x minus 3. So gradient is 2. Yeah, for both lines. Then OB to OE is 2 to 1. So here is -3. If OB to OE is 2 to 1 ratio, means this is double the length, means here is until 6, means it's plus 6. So y equals 2x plus 6. Answer D. Question 35. Y-intercept for the straight line JKL. OJ to OK. Ratio is 3 to 1. I want y-intercept of JKL. Means, yeah, this value. So basically, the y value, if I compare like this length and this length, the ratio OJ to OK. Actually, sorry, OJ to OK is 3 to 1. So this is 3, this is 1. So ratio of here to here is also 3 to 1 because it's similar triangles. This triangle and this whole triangle. So when I compare this length to this length, let's put this y over here to here is the difference in the x value. 10 is equals to 3 over 1. So y is 3 times 10, 30. So if all the way from here until here is 30, means I take, actually this should not be -12. This should be +12. There's no way it's -12. Yeah, the question again has some error. Yeah, this should be positive. So I take 12 minus 30 because go downwards. So it's -18. Oh, which it is not. Okay. Okay, I know what's the issue. Because this is it is -12. So it's -42 because it goes down from -12 until -30. So it's -42. But this question actually doesn't make sense because there's no way it's above x-axis and y coordinate is negative. So actually, yeah, something is wrong with this question. It's a badly set. Yeah, it's actually a badly set question. Question 36. 7 out of 20 COVID-19 test kits in a box are damaged. 2 COVID-19 test kits are randomly chosen from a box. Calculate the probability of both of the test kits are in good condition. So 7 out of 20 are damaged. So means not damaged would be 13. So 13 probability of selecting both good condition test kits. First one would be 30 over 20. Selecting the next one also good. After selecting one, I'm left with 12 and total left with 19. So means 13 over 20 times 12 over 19, 39 over 95. Answer C. Question 37. Probability of Sadika to further her studies to UK and Australia 0.71 and 0.63 respectively. Probability of her to further her studies in either one of the countries. Yeah. So basically, probability that she further her studies to UK 0.71, Australia 0.63 means to UK and not to Australia. Okay. UK and not Australia, plus probability that she studies not in UK but in Australia. This we have to calculate both cases. Means 0.71 times the opposite of 0.63 means 1 minus 0.63, 0.37, and plus opposite of this, 1 minus 0.71 means 0.29 times 0.63. 0.71 times 0.37 plus 0.29 times 0.63. 0.4454. Answer A. Question 38. Given x varies inversely as the square root of y, means x is equals, inverse means varies, always put a k, the scale, where inversely means it goes below, so over square root of y, so I put square root of y. So first I need to find k, so use the set of values that are both numbers. 2 equals k over square root of 16, which is 4. So divide opposite times, k is 2 times 4, 8. So means x is k over square root of, 8 over square root of y. So put in this set of values now. 4 equals 8 over square root of t. 4 times square root of t is 8 times 4, bring over opposite, divide 4, which is 2, and square root opposite square. T is 2 square, which is 4. Answer B. Yeah, that's 38. 39 here. I'm given density is this, mass is this, volume is this. I want mass when density and volume is given. Yeah. So again, look at how it varies. The density varies directly as the mass m, and inversely means over as a volume v. Yeah. So sub in all the values. 500 equals k times 100 over v25. So I can cut here 4 times 4, bring over opposite, divide 4. So k is 125. Yeah. So means density is 125 m over v. So I sub in these two values. 150 equals 125 m over v. V is 50. Yeah. Bring over the 125 over 50. Fraction bring over, flip it around. Times 50 over 125 equals m. M is 150 times 50 divided 125, 60. So the mass will be 60 kg. Answer C. Question 40. This is multiplication of matrix. First matrix follow the row. second matrix follow column. Yeah. So this one, one row, two column, two rows, two columns. So it will end up as a 1/2 matrix. Yeah, one row, two column. So first row, first column, 2 times 0, 0, plus 1/3 times -6, -2. Then first row, second column, 2 times -4, -8, plus 1/3 times 9, 3. So it becomes -2, -5. Answer A. Yeah, and that is for the Johor trial paper 1. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.